Alright, well, it's the middle of the night. It's like almost 2 in the morning. Um, I can't seem to get to sleep. Like, actually, I've been up since about 1:20, and then since 1:20 to about now is when I've been trying to get this stinking camera thing to work. Um, so this is let's see here. Yesterday, well, it's 2 in the morning, so it's not really yesterday, but I'm gonna say yesterday, I made that first video talking about how I wanted to join the Air Force, and uh, that same day I got my hair cut, as you can see. Um, just to get used to a smaller or shorter, not smaller, well, anyway. But yeah, a shorter haircut, because it's unnatural for me. So, I mean, I have work to go to tomorrow because I'm selling the butter, and I shouldn't be up right now. It's just that I can't seem to sleep at all. I went to sleep around 11:20ish, and I woke up around 1:20ish. I just can't sleep. I mean, I was asleep, but I can't sleep very long. Um, I was, just thinking about, different things in the Air Force. Not necessarily bad things, and I wasn't thinking, I wasn't scared or anything. Uh, no, I'm not trying to act tough or anything. Far from tough. So, it's just, I mean, you always have those small fears, like, what if I try as hard as I can, and it's not enough or something, um, and that's something that I don't want to have happen. But I mean, other people, they've been able to join, in worse condition than I am, and they push through it, and they're able to make it so I know that I can too as well, as long as I just keep pushing through. Um, it's just basically a mind game. I gotta get over the mind games. Um, so basically, trying to think. I was thinking, if I'm gonna go into it, I would probably want to be the load master, of all the jobs, because it's just being able to go out into many different places, fly on the plane, bring the cargo on and off, and meet new people as you drop them off to their areas. People who are being reassigned, people who are getting to go home for the first time in a while. It would be a good experience, I think. But really, I'll just go basically anywhere they really need me. So, yeah, I wish I could sleep, but it's like every time I try to, I get super hot and sweaty, and, I'm not even wearing a blanket or anything. Uh, it's just like, it's a different experience. I mean, I usually don't tell people about, oh, I wanna join the Air Force or something when I'm just thinking about it, because then I'd feel too obliged to it. So I knew that joining the Air Force was something that I had to do, uh, but I keep wanting to like not want to do it. Like I keep thinking, oh, I wish I would just not want to join the Air Force, because if I didn't want to, it would make things so much easier. Uh, that's what I kept thinking. First time in my life, I want to be uh, lazy now that I'm out of the house. Like, because I left for multiple reasons, and basically it's just like I wanted to move on with things, and I can't really do that unless I go into the Air Force. And now that I gotta go into the Air Force, I don't know why, but I feel like I don't want to move on because I just want to be lazy, I guess. That's what my mind keeps saying. I think that was the cat. Yeah, that was the cat. So basically, I'm not sure. I mean, there's a lot of different things going through my mind as I, try to prepare. I'm really sore from, well, aside from carrying my desktop all the way here, which I was being stupid the way that I carried it because I was, tensing up my shoulders and everything. Why am I holding this remote? I was like tensing up my everything right here and the whole walk there, and that's really stupid to do. I should have just let my arms hang loose or something, because now my biceps are killing me, and especially my pecs, my pectorials right here, my abdominals are also hurting because I've been trying to do sit-ups. My back hurts. I don't know, I must have pulled something or hit the ground a bit too hard when I was tired or something. And my ribs hurt because my brother-in-law said that he would fix my back, and he jumped on my back, which fixed the back mostly. I'm still sore, but and so it's like different things, it's all hurting, which doesn't feel good because it hurts, obviously. But I just keep, I keep thinking about it nonstop ever since I decided to make that choice. I never really thought about it before. I always looked up to military and armed forces, but I was like, there's no way I'd be a Marine or be an Army man, or I didn't even ever even consider the Air Force. I didn't even know what they did really. But as I keep going through it, I realize how important it is, and what it could do for me. And and so it's just basically like I keep thinking about it, and I wish I could stop. I wish I could stop just for a little bit so I could get some sleep. But I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna see. I mean, I swear I've watched literally 170. I'm gonna do the math, but I think it's like around 170 hours of YouTube videos about people's experiences in the Air Force. The training, the BMT, the ASVAB or ASVAB. All these different things, which I should score pretty well on the ASVAB. Around 85 to 90-ish is what I'm expecting. Any less than that, I'm gonna be upset with myself probably for a little while, then I'll get over it. But I just don't want to fail at all, because I hate that feeling of failing with something, as we all do. I mean, typically, something like, because I've done a lot of things, risky things, and a lot of them have failed. But this is something that, you have to be 100% committed. There might be outside factors in those other things, and they might not have been 100% possible, but I know that joining the Air Force for me is possible. It all just depends on how hard I push. And, if I don't push hard enough, I won't be able to join, and that'll be my own fault. Nobody else's. It's only mine. so I really I can't fail this time with what I'm doing. Um, you know, I failed in the past with other things, and basically for this one, there is no, I don't want to have to come come back to my apartment or something, in 3 weeks or something. I'm not gonna give up in the middle of it. If I'm going to fail at all, it's going to be at the end of the 8.5 weeks, and it's going to be because I couldn't do the sit-ups or I couldn't do the push-ups or something. And if it's because of that, then that obviously means I didn't push hard enough. I didn't practice hard enough, which I know is going to be tough, and it's going to make me sore, like I am right now. But I got to do whatever I can to succeed in that. I want to make sure that that I'm putting out all of my effort on that, and I just gotta practice, listening to people, sticking to those three sentences: yes sir, no sir, and sorry sir, it won't happen again. Staying with that, I feel like I'll be able to get through, the mentality part of it. We'll do great. I mean, I've been yelled at a lot, like my whole life. So, what can a few more people yelling at you saying, oh, you're doing too slow, you're, saying all these different things, it's probably not going to affect me that much. I'll just try my best not to smile. So, I don't know, it's just basically moving on, something that I've wanted to do for a while is moving on. I mean, despite the fact that I have a GED, I still want to, show that I do have the knowledge and the skills to be able to do things, and that's what joining the Air Force is going to be able to do for me. I also, I want to try to get my Eagle before I go out. So as soon as I have open time, I'm going to get right on that and turn in the papers and everything, because that's basically all I have to do is talk to the fire department and finish it all up and everything. And I'll talk more about that probably some other time. It's usually hard to, get on web camera because there's always kids around or other people around and such. And it's probably going to be even harder during training because there's always going to be people around, and I won't have my desktop. So if I do it at all, then it's going to be on like a small little handheld camera or something. But yeah, it's just more training, more being tired. I gotta eat better, which I eat terrible. And, oh, don't make me laugh, my stomach hurts. And, basically, it's just doing better in everything. This morning, I jogged for about 40 minutes because I was trying to get to work, and I realized I don't go to work until the evening at 9, not the morning at 9. So I didn't quite make it because I missed the bus, and I jogged about 40 minutes, going a crazy long distance, and then I had to wait for the bus to get back. By the time I got back at like 12 o'clock, I was pretty tired. And then I took a nap in the middle of the day, which I never do, which is kind of strange. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here because I have about 30 seconds. But, thanks for watching. Show your support for different things. And I'm just going to basically try to make things better, and try to live up to my own expectations. And I better pass that physical test or I'm going to be pissed off. But Thanks for watching, and subscribe.